Be careful when opening work emails. That is the latest message from the Better Business Bureau after discovering a surge in spam emails targeting businesses. Steve Burness from the Better Business Bureau of Chicago and Northern Illinois is here to tell us how you can avoid being a victim. Steve, thanks so much for being here.
My pleasure. Thank you so much.
I mean, I see these every day now.
They're exploding. It's really, the scams are exploding. It's unbelievable. $3 billion has been lost since 2016 already, and it keeps growing because everybody wants to listen to the boss. You get an email from the boss, and they tell you to do something quickly, and you want to act on it. Well, who's not going to act on it? But really, it's not from your boss.
I'm interested to know, Steve, is this something you've encountered yourself?
Unfortunately, yes. It happens to the Better Business Bureau. So unfortunately, my HR director received an email from me, allegedly, saying, please to change my payroll deposit. And she saw my name on the top, and she said, okay, what's your account number? So he proceeded to send her an account number and a fake check and said, please change it immediately. So
what are some of the clues that people can look out for in these emails to see whether or not these are real or fake?
Well, the BBB tip-off to the rip-off is actually when you have to do something quickly and like send money, buy gift cards, something like that, or change something immediately. And that's usually the key. You look at the email and you go deeper into, you click on the name on the top, and you see if it's where it's actually coming from. It's not from that person you're thinking. That the display name's there. It'll say Steve Burness.
I was going to say, it'll say the real person.
It'll say the real person. You click on it more, then you see it'll be AOL.com or some other website like that.
Yeah.
But usually the tip-off is that when they want you to do something quickly, change the account number or buy gift cards. I mean, the New York Better Business Bureau got an email from me saying, I need gift cards for my employees. Can you help me?
So where is all this coming from? Because it seems like we have technology, our government, it seems like we can protect ourselves from this, but clearly these people are finding their way into our emails.
You can't protect yourself from anything. Anybody can be hacked at any time, and if you get stolen ID, but basically a lot of these are coming out of Nigeria. So about 90% of these, this recent study the Better Business Bureau Commission are showing it's coming out of Nigeria. It's a big problem in that area, and they're taking advantage of the situation, and it's working. So we're $3 billion and growing since 2006. That's huge.
It's crazy too because you know those robocalls we were getting. You know, you get those calls, and for the most part, a lot of people are like, "Oh gosh, I got a scam phone call."
Exactly.
But the emails are getting pretty sophisticated.
They're getting pretty sophisticated, and they're actually reading the emails, so they're text. So one of my other employees got an email from me, and he ignored it. But all of a sudden, 2 minutes later, he got a text from me saying, "You didn't answer my email."
So now it's going through phones.
It's going through phones because they read it. My cellular phone is on my email address, so they were able to read it and saying it's a text, and then they send an email out to them. It's unbelievable, the advancement in technology. But and it happens to cities and governments. The city of Batavia, she received an email, and the administrator, and she goes, "We need all W-2 forms sent immediately." Within 10 minutes, and she did it. Unfortunately, she sent the W-2 for all the police, fire, even the mayor of Batavia went to the scammer, and that can be big problems down the road because identity theft can happen today. It can happen 10 years from now. As long as they have your information, they build a case they file on you, and that can be very detrimental to your identity.
Steve, is there anything we can actually do ourselves to avoid this from happening to us, or any protective measures?
The biggest thing is multi-user authentication. So what it means is that basically not just your name and your password any longer. That's gone. That's like in the old days when you left your front door open in the city of Chicago and you locked the rest of the doors. You need a double lock on your systems now. Every system has multi-user authentication. So it asks you for more information. It'll text you a code to log into your emails. That is the safest thing to do, to be honest with you. I suggest the Better Business Bureau would like everyone to do that, really, because unless you do that, you're opening yourselves up to the scammers who can take advantage of you and find out your passwords and things of that nature.
Probably helps to have a longer password.
I would say, speaking of passwords too, uppercase, lowercase, put symbols in there, and don't use the same thing.
Not at all.
We all do, and I'm horrible at this.
It's so hard. There's so many passwords. Everything has a password these days.
But if you get into problems like this, you don't have the proper passwords, they get everything. And like you said, Amy, if they have the same password, everything, they get in everything. And they can break into your account too. So they can get in your system as well, and they can watch what you're doing, watch your banking account information, take all that information and use it against you. And it's very the internet is filled with criminals out there trying to take advantage of it. But they're always one step ahead of you. You should have a camera cover on your computer. People don't realize they could be watching you in your house. You don't even know they're looking at you.
So on the on the MacBook, if it has the little light, so it won't light up. They can watch me.
They figured out how to do that. The scammers figured out how to shut the light off. It's unbelievable.
Piece of tape. I keep a piece of tape over mine.
The Better Business Bureau has webcam covers. We're willing to give it to you. Just call the BBB, we'll give you a free one. That's how important it is. We can't keep them in stock. People think that by putting a tape over, sometimes it falls off. and people don't realize the lights on. They're not looking, but yes, we have been reports where consumers have
That's
been said
scary.
watching what's in the household, the kids, and everything like that. The internet is replete with scary people, scary individuals. Protect yourself. Do what businesses you know you can trust. And the tip-off to rip-off is something that's got to do something in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
That is the key.
Yeah,
the only
right.
thing you should do in 30 minutes is order a pizza.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know, everything else is a scam. I guarantee you, the IRS is not going to take you to jail today.
Yeah.
Because you didn't pay back taxes. That happens all the time. And again, call the Better Business Bureau first, not after. That's my biggest frustration. My 32-year career is people call me up.
And it's too late.
Too late.
Yeah, but
And
then
it's
it's
a
too late.
10-second call, I could have saved person $100,000.
wow.
So if it's a good business, bad business, we know about them. Call the BBB first.
All right,
Okay.
Steve, thanks so much for being
My
here. We really
pleasure.
appreciate it.
Thank you.